How the hell he could emote like that? I couldn't see in the sets. If didn't, I could have done it much better. I felt like that. This is the only classical language which survived in India.
True.
If at all you look back, even before Sanskrit and Hindi, Tamil is there.
Yes. Complicated romance.
No complicated romance. I was looking forward, but no.
Vanakkam and welcome to Cinema Express. First படத்துல காளி ஒரு rural character and திடீர்னு completely contrasting in Ispade Rajavum Idhaya Raniyum. So was this a very conscious decision? நான் இப்படி தான் படம் choose பண்ண போறேன் அப்படின்னு.
No, nothing like that. First எனக்கு Kritika seen me in this Kali. She was doubtful initially when she saw me, but அதுக்கப்புறம் I don't know what made her think that, I can get into the skin of Parvati. I don't know that. Okay. I honestly don't know that. Lately, I met her even after the release. I was like, how could you put me there? இப்போ என்னை இப்படி பார்த்து யாருமே அந்த கேரக்டர் கொடுக்கறது இல்லை. அண்ட் என்ன சொல்லுவாருன்னா no, she cannot do that. But then I don't know what made her think, okay. But then நமக்கே நாங்கள் ஒரு காம்பவுண்ட் அண்ட் லிமிட்டேஷன் suppose if we put that, I think we are restricting our talent. I feel that is when I felt when I did earlier Parvati. Okay, and every girl, from inside she is traditional, however modern she is from outside, she will have that, because see, we come from India and we place where we know all this culture, religion, we watch TVs, our mothers, my grandmothers wearing all that. So however modern you are, you will feel that, I love to get dressed like this bride, I love to get dressed like
proper
that.
Traditional,
proper, putting
Kura
all
podave
that.
and all that, correct.
What is that?
It's a Kura podave, those Arumbe song
where the kasu was behind and the peri jade and all. So I like all that. So initially when I heard it was like, wow, it's gonna be fun. It was like that. So, but then I never planned. Even this one, it just came in my way, and initially I was hesitant because the way they narrated the managers or the coordinators, what they do initially is they did it in a very wrong way. Or kissing scene, making a scene.
That's how they started.
They started like that, and I got pretty tensed up because the way Arumbe had reached people, the way the image I had created was totally different. So I was scared. Am I doing anything wrong? Will I put my career on stake? I was thinking all this. See, however good as a performer and artist you are, the projects you take, that is what makes you stay.
The image is very important, at least in the initial parts of your
True.
career.
That is what will make you stay in the industry. So I was a little hesitant. But when I came and I met the director, I was like, no, I should do this. No matter what it is, but I have to do it.
And for like the first film also, ஒரு very conflicted romance ஆக இருந்தது. ஒரு married person வந்து ஒரு dacoit லவ் பண்றதா இருக்குது. இதுலயும் வந்து ஒரு ready for engagement இருக்கும்போது ஒரு so இந்த மாதிரி conflicted romances வரும்போது, do you think it becomes very like they look to you to do very conflicted romance?
I don't know, they look to me or I go to that. I don't know that. But even though, see, love is something unconditional சொல்லலாம். So அதுக்கு age or person or his status or his looks, அதுக்கு தான் சொல்லுவார் love is blind ன்னு சொல்லுவார். But I say love is handicapped, blind, everything. So when you're in love, you don't even see that. But நீங்க இப்போ பிளான் பண்ணிட்டு you see the person's status and you fall in love, I think that won't stay for long. So for an unconditional love, it really doesn't matter. But எனக்கு ஸ்கிரிப்ட்னு வரும்போது I'm thinking, actually it is a very good question. I'm actually thinking, right, it is something like this. Nice question, but I never thought about it. But I went with the flow. How do you say?
So if you say how much of Shilpa is there in let's say the Kali character or Tara here, how much of you is there?
Parvati, I think or 20% na solala. But in Tara, I think I should say 60% of Tara is me. Okay. Yeah, 60% of Tara is me.
இந்த படத்துல எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா நிறைய டிசிஷன்ஸ் வந்து கொஞ்சம் நார்மல் மெயின் ஸ்ட்ரீம் நம்ம பழக்கப்பட்ட ரொமான்ஸ் தாண்டின படம் தான். இட்ஸ் நாட் வெரி ரெகுலர் ரன் ஆஃப் த மில் கமர்ஷியல் லவ் ஸ்டோரி. நிறைய விஷயங்கள் வந்து டிசிஷன் எடுக்கிறதா இருக்கட்டும் எல்லாமே கொஞ்சம் மாறுபட்டது தான். ஹரிஷோட கேரக்டர் வெரி வெரி ஆங்க்ரி யங் மேன் டு வெரி ஆனஸ்ட். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கேரக்டர் வந்து லவ் பண்ணுறதா இருக்கட்டும், இல்லை அதில் எந்த டிசிஷன்ஸாக இருக்கட்டும், எஸ் சொல்கிறதா இருக்கட்டும், நிறைய விஷயம் வந்து இதெல்லாம் கரெக்டுன்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களா?
கரெக்டுன்னு தப்பு. See, personally, if at all you're asking me, there is no right and wrong actually. If at all you fall in love and it's right to you, it's right. If at all you don't want to continue that and you want to go away, that is very right to you. So that has always been judged in any relationship. That's always been judged. அதுதான் படத்திலே சொல்ல வரணும் இருக்காரு. நீங்க எப்படி அன்புன்னு ஒரு ரிசீவ் பண்ணிருக்கீங்களோ அந்த மாதிரியே எனக்கு பிடிக்கலன்னு சொல்லும் போது கூட அப்படியே ரிசீவ் பண்ணணும்னு. And see, I personally like a person like this ன்னு சொல்லலாம். எவ்வளோ ஹார்ஷாக இருந்தாலும் usually men in the who are really harsh and very arrogant and all that, no, when it comes to love and all that, they are very soft. They are like this babies ன்னு சொல்லலாம். So I have not restricted myself. எனக்கு இந்த மாதிரி very polite-ஆக இருக்கணும்னு இல்லை. And more than anything, it's like how you share. You know, you should like a person how he is, and that person should like me how I am. Okay, so that is when things will work out, and it will stay the same if at all you still continue to like the same person throughout. You know, randomly, you know, after certain time you would want to change. நீ இப்படி பண்ணாதே, நீ இப்படி கத்தாதே, you change your hairstyle. Yeah. So if that love or if that the like where you initially started, Ilya, if that remains the same, probably you will continue to stay in love with the same person throughout.
Correct. Yeah. இப்போ இந்த இன்டர்வியூ பார்க்குறவங்க வந்து கமெண்ட்ஸில் என்ன போடுவாங்கன்னா, ஷில்பாவே வந்து தமிழ் இவ்வளோ பேசுகிறாங்க, நீ ஏன்டா இவ்வளோ இங்கிலீஷ் பேசுகிறாங்க. I'm pretty sure யாராவது கமெண்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க, why are you speaking so much in English? So what I want to ask is like இதில் என்ன கேட்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன்னா, தமிழ் எப்படி லைக் நீங்கள் இங்கேருந்து இல்லைன்னு சொல்லும் போது தமிழ்ன்ற நீங்கள் டப்பிங் நீங்கள் தான் கொடுத்துருந்தீங்க. ஸோ how was it? எப்படி அது இந்த பாஷை கற்றுக்கிட்டு இந்த வெரி டயலாக் ஓரியன்டெட் ஃபிலிம் வேறு இல்லையா?
It was equally scaling a mountain in a solo. It is that difficult. It is very difficult actually. Initially நான் காலி வரும்போதெல்லாம் everybody was teasing me. Everybody was teasing my Tamil. I don't know, எனக்கு பேசணும்னு இருந்தது, அப்படி பேச முடியாது இல்லையா, உங்களுக்கு கற்றுக்கிட்டு தான் பேசணும். பட் நான் பேசும்போது தப்பாயின்னு என்னோட வார்த்தையே தப்பாக வந்துருந்தது. But then I knew something was plus in me, that was my voice. I knew there was something about it, and but I wanted to give that on the screen. For that, the only barrier was I didn't know the language. So எனக்கு initially சாப்பிட்டியா விட்டுட்டு இனிமே வராது. I used to tease my Tamil friends, hey சாப்பிட்டியா. So I used to tease like that. But then gradually when I started knowing the language, that's when I felt like it has an history of nearly 2,200 years of history, and this is the only classical language which survived in India. True. If at all you look back, even before Sanskrit and Hindi, Tamil is there. Yes. And there are even few countries where Tamil is a compulsory language.
Yeah.
Okay.
When where English is in
yes. So Tamil is a compulsory language. So I'm from India, and Tamil is such an ancient language. So it was really a pride for me that I learned a language like that. Okay, when I started studying that. Okay, and there are a few dialogues and all that. Okay, so you really cannot emote without knowing the actual meaning of that word.
Correct.
See, earlier when I did Malayalam movies, oh my god, my tongue doesn't turn at all. You don't believe, நான் என்னோட படமே பார்க்கும்போது நான் என்ன சொல்றேன்னு எனக்கே தெரியல. I don't know. It was very difficult, and it was so plastic when I was emoting. The director used to say it was a female version of my director na சொல்லலாம் when I was acting. So I did not want that to happen in this movie. When I earlier நான் படக்கு நான் நரேஷன் கேட்க பின்னாடி எனக்கு தமிழ் கற்றுக்கணும்னு அவ்வளோ இல்லை. பட் கதை கேட்குறது அப்புறம் தான் I wanted to give more than what I really capable of. In the 5-6 months நான் தமிழ் கற்றுக்கிட்டு I have given my voice. But it was not easy. It was not easy. I had to go through a lot of critics. People said my voice is not good. Teamle solla, which is really not worthy to speak about. But teamle they sonar it's not. But the only person who stood by me and who believed in me was my director. Even the third day of the dubbing, I remember I cried and I thought I was spoiling the movie. I thought இந்த படம் என்ன ஸ்பாயில் ஆயிருக்குன்னா it's because of me. I got really emotional and I even told my director வேண்டா, I will learn next time and I will do. Then he said nobody will come to this level. I thought the very starting when he was narrating only I kept telling I want to dub, I want to dub. So he said இந்த மாதிரி ஹீரோயின் சொல்லுவாரு, பட் டப்பிங் டைம்ல வரும்போது they will say sir பரவாயில்ல, அட்லீஸ்ட் 2-3 days வந்துட்டு அப்புறம் தான் அதுக்கு கஷ்டம், அந்த டிஃபிகல்ட்டிஸ் என்னன்னு அப்புறம் அப்படிதான் தெரியும், விட்டுட்டு போயிடுவாரு. But you stood by. I got back pain. I got back pain while dubbing because I dubbed continuously for 8 hours a day.
Wow.
Like you have to stand and dub continuously for 8 hours, like 3 days consecutively. Morning 8 o'clock, I used to go back home at 9 o'clock. So 3 days continuously I had to dub, and I started crying. And he consoled and he said, "You don't know what you're capable of." And he said, Ranjit Jeyakodi movie வந்துட்டு யாரும் spoil பண்ண முடியாது, and it's only me who can spoil. Only the director himself can spoil the movie. So if at all I feel like that, I'm going to remove the whole thing and I'm going to make the dubbing artist to do it, so you don't worry. So that made me, I think today everybody is appreciating, so it feels like wow, it feels great.
And so படம் பார்த்து முடிச்சிட்டு உங்களுக்கு கிடைச்ச like if you say most important compliment or most memorable compliment நான் என்னன்னு சொல்றீங்க?
Oh my god, actually I don't know I should be saying this. Initially trailer vandadhu appro I had to hear a lot of critics, which was very new to me, and when I heard the script, I thought I could give the best and the josh le vande, but when the trailer came out, I was really shattered. I suspended my all the social media. I couldn't take that. I couldn't take that. It was really hurting. It was, that is, however confident as a person you are, something will shatter at one point. It will put you down. But nobody could shake my confidence. There was somewhere I was feeling that no, let the movie come out. That will speak. So I didn't want to deviate myself, so I came out of Instagram and Facebook. That was the truth, actually. I came out of it, and you don't believe, today I'm actually getting back to my Instagram.
Okay.
After the movie came out, okay. So the compliments and the way, the people who spoke bad about me, they're coming themselves and they're telling sorry to me. And they're telling, no, you're not like that. We love you. We love your voice. We love yourself. It's wow.
Yeah.
And the best compliment, I would say, the compliment which I got was a couple just called me in the sense they messaged me on my social media and Twitter. I'm using Twitter because I had to use for the promotions and all that. They got back after watching the movie. Okay, they got back after watching the movie. That was something I did not expect, because ஒரு பேச்சுக்கு என்ன அம்மா சொன்னாலும் நான் கேட்க மாட்டேன், நான் அப்பா சொன்னாலும் கேட்க மாட்டேன். இந்த ரிலேஷன் வரும்போது you won't ask anybody.
It's your own choices ன்ற மாதிரி தான்.
And in the movie அவ்வளோ இன்ஃப்ளூயன்ஸ் ஆயிருக்குன்னு, that is well, I felt like, oh my god, I've given justice to this character. And there was one man who called me and he said, I now realized what I really did, but now it's too late. Which is, she can't be of mine anymore. All that made me like, wow, this movie has done something, that's literally scratching your past. It's making you remember.
You recollect a lot of things and rethink what you have done.
Yeah, people literally came out crying. There was a reviewer also, he's old enough, but அப்படி ரசிச்சே பார்த்துருக்குங்க, அப்படியெல்லாம் ஆயிருக்கும். உங்களுக்கு லவ் ஆகலைன்னா நீங்க கனெக்ட் பண்ண முடியாது, பட் எனக்கு ஆயிருக்கும். I've done all this, so he's saying all that, இல்லையா? So because we have targeted a certain audience, okay, but I think he's somewhere around 45 to 50 irukla, but he got connected and he's thinking all his love and all that. So I think that is the best ever compliment I've ever got, I guess. That was very nice.
Well, acting with Harish Kalyan, our already Pyar Prema Kadal nu candy floss solla, but it's a very different romance panna or actor. Our coming from that, நீங்களும் வந்து complete different romance ஒரு patternல வந்திருக்கீங்க. So நீங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் இந்த படத்துல நடிக்கும்போது there is a points where discuss நம்ம இது let's say, was this the idea you had while you finished listening to the script? Like, இந்த மாதிரி தான் படம் வரப்போகுதுன்றது you already had an idea?
No, we did not. We did not actually. I started liking him more after watching the movie to solla. Because when we are shooting, no, we are the person as we are, okay? Correct. We don't speak much. We too professional, and நம்மோட director வந்துட்டு டைமே கொடுக்கல. We don't have that, time to know each other, and டைமே இல்ல நமக்கு. Day and night we had shoot. But when I saw the movie, so I told you, right? I like a person something like that. Correct. So it was like, wow. I was like, how the hell he could emote like that? I couldn't see in the sets. If didn't, I could have done it much better. I felt like that, okay? Usually, நான் வேற படம்ல எப்படின்னா நான் எப்படி கேட்குற அந்த மாதிரி இருக்காது. That will go somewhere else. But இந்த படத்துல வந்துட்டு he wanted to give a message to the audience. எப்படி ஒரு ரீச் ஆகணும் இந்த பேட்டர்ன்ல, they have to feel bad for தாரான்னு ஒன்று இருந்தது. Correct. அது என்ன ஆயிடும், if at all, when people who are watching, if at all the screenplay goes in another way, they will think wrong about Tara. That is a negative side of the movie. Yes. He was little tensed about that. Okay, I'm telling on the director side. Yeah. He was thinking like that. But then when the movie came out, like actually what he actually planned, adhe vanduchi. And when it came to me and Harish, I was confident. I don't know about Harish. I never spoke to him over that, but I was confident that whatever the director wanted to portray, I've given more than whatever the percentage of whether over 15, I've given 80. I had that confidence in me. So I was very sure that that's na solrele trailer vandadha pro whatever the critics came about, I was waiting for the movie to come out, not to prove, but to say this is how it is, this is not the way book or rapper pathiti you shouldn't judge the book. Yeah. So அந்த மாதிரி I was thinking that, but I didn't want to get deviated from my work, so that is why I had to came out and I had to hear the script. But anyways, it was a topping na solala because I had more responsibility, I had more pressure to give my best, so I would consider that as a good thing.
இந்த படத்தை ஆடியன்ஸ் கூட உட்கார்ந்து பாத்தீங்களா? Did you see the response? Yes. Of how did you see them responding to certain scenes which you thought இது hit ஆகும் இல்ல இது reach ஆகும்ன்ற scenesலாம்? How did they?
Actually என்னன்னா மூவி ரிலீஸ் ஆகும் முன்னாடியே நான் மூவி பார்த்திருக்கலாம், but I didn't want to do that because in the first day first show பார்க்கிறது இல்லையா, அந்த கிக்கே வேற, அந்த இதே வேற. ஓகே, ஸோ நான் டப்பிங்ல தான் பார்த்துருந்தேன் அந்த சீன்ஸ் எல்லாம். நான் என்னோட படமாவே எப்படி வருதுன்னு ஈவன் ஐ டென்ட் நோ, பிகாஸ் எனக்கு காம்பினேஷன் சீன்ஸ் மட்டும்தான் தெரியும். சோலோவா வாட் ஹரிஷ் இஸ் டன், மாக்காப்பா, பாலசரவணன், ஃபாதர் கேரக்டர், மதர், எனக்கு எதுவுமே தெரியல. அண்ட் மூவி எந்த ஃப்ளோல வருதுன்னு கூட எனக்கு தெரியல. ஸோ ஐ வாஸ் equally as an audience sitting there and watching. Okay, so I was not expecting, because it was like nearly 6 to 7 months back the shooting நடந்ததில்லையா. So I didn't even remember எது நல்லா இருக்கு என்ன, and edit பண்ணது அப்புறம் எது வருதுன்னு உங்களுக்கு தெரியாது. So but then there were few scenes when they coming, they were like clapping, they were like whistling, and they were literally enjoying, and serious note le or poetry, and there was a scene like Balasaravan sells stalking in a first enakku solunga everybody was like, they started clapping. Adukapro when we start fighting and the climax scene la varumbodhu everybody came like this, till the end nobody went back. And I could literally see like the lighting varumbodhu shine ah theriyuma, like literally shining, and then they're literally dropping and they're crying like anything. I was like, yes, we did it. I felt like that.
So cinema lendu unga paathirpaanga indha padatha, did they come unga friends in cinema industry actor? So what was like compliment people lendu varudhu irukattum, someone was been in cinema, avanga vandu solradhu like Kritika avanga direct பண்ணவங்க என்ன சொல்லுங்க, because first director இல்லையா. So how did she see your role in this film?
She was amazed. She was like, oh my god, you look beautiful, you look different. It's like even Parvati was beautiful. She enjoyed the movie and she was happy, and she did not recognize my voice because she didn't believe that I would speak such good Tamil. Okay, she saw that she was really proud of me because she was the one who picked me, right, in the Tamil industry. So she was very proud of me that I gave a very good product like this way. She was very happy when people came up to me asking for pictures, and when they were praising, she was right next to me sitting the first day first show. She said that I want to watch first day first show with you, so take me. So she was very happy and she felt proud, and we still have a treat. I treat pending.
So first ரெண்டு படத்துலயும் வந்து you're not the quintessential நமக்கு பழக்கப்பட்ட ஹீரோயின் இல்லை. அதாவது 4 பாட்டு ஒரு ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு for want of a better word, ஒரு ஹீரோட ஆம் கேண்டியா இல்லாத ஒரு கேரக்டர் தான் இருந்துச்சு. ஸோ இதுவும் வந்து வெரி ப்ராப்பர் லைக் எனக்கு இந்த மாதிரி ஹீரோயின் நார்மல் ஹீரோயின் வேண்டாம், எனக்கு ஒரு ப்ராப்பர் வெல் டிஃபைன்ட் கேரக்டர் இருந்தால் மட்டும்தான் பண்ணுவேன்றது பின் வெரி ஸ்பெசிஃபிக் அபவுட் இட். ஆர் லைக் நம்ம ஒரு ப்ராப்பர் கமர்ஷியல் செட்டப்ல இருக்க ஹீரோயின் பண்றதுக்கும்.
See, I think I should say I'm very lucky enough that I got scripts like this. Okay, probably I think I would have done if it was a good, very good hero, very good. I mean, I don't know who's big and small. எனக்கு தெரியல. But இருந்தாலும் people will say, right? Yeah, big director, big hero, and all that. So probably, if at all I would have come, probably I would have done. I don't know. Probably my fate is good enough and I'm lucky enough that I got projects like this, and I go with the flow. I don't really plan and அப்படி நான் பண்ணவே மாட்டேன். I should do in the yearல இந்த மாதிரி படம் பண்ணணும், with these people I have to do, and I have only 5 years, so I have to do all many projects as possible. No, I don't have such things. Probably even when I'm 60, if at all எனக்கு இந்த industry bore ஆகலைன்னா, I will still be acting even when I'm the age of 62.
And so there's no language barrier. இப்போ நீங்க மலையாளத்துல ஒரு படம் பண்ணியாச்சு, தமிழ் பேசி ஒரு படம் பண்ணியாச்சு. So என்னெல்லாம் language that you think you want to explore more, like என்னெல்லாம் ஒரு industry?
I will do all the languages. Now I've got the confidence after dubbing in Tamil. Even if you give me Hebrew also, I will do it. And no matter. See, இப்போ ஒரு குழந்தைக்கு மதர் டங் அம்மா சொல்லி கொடுப்பாரா இல்ல, it's because பேசி வரும், because it's a child. So I think I'm still in my childhood. I can learn all the languages. I feel that.
So are there any next projects on the line?
Actually the very first day of the movie I never expected. Okay, I'm getting a lot of projects in Tamil. It's like flowing. So let's see. I'm just looking for. Have you
signed on anything?
Yeah, I've signed.
Is it too early or late to say it, or can you actually tell it?
No, I cannot tell that. Director wants to tell himself. So
okay, so there's one question about that is be conflicted, complicated romance.
No complicated romance. I was looking forward, but no.
I think on that note, thank you very much for joining our show, and all the very best, and congratulations for such a warm reception for Ispade Rajavum Idhaya Raniyum, man. Yes, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.